Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's enjoying their Tuesday. For those of you who don't know me so far here, I'm Amity and I am the core trainer for Pasadena and super eager to get back to work. But right now, this is keeping everyone busy, keeping me fulfilling my passion. And I hope that you're enjoying these and I hope that you're getting some benefit out of them. So today and Thursdays, I really want to focus on strength training. And the beauty of strength training from home is you really don't need anything. It helps to have weights, but you can work with your own body weight. And of course, we can always work with the cans or the bottle of waters, anything providing that resistance. Today and every Tuesday, we're going to basically be doing body weight. I think that's a wonderful way to really start putting that pressure on the joints safely because it's your own body weight. And we're also going to be working from the floor. So get you set up here. And I'm going to be on the floor. Like I said, so I'm going to point you down so you can see exactly what I'm doing here. And so we've got two different circuits. Each one has a series of 4 different exercises in it. And each circuit we're going to be doing 2 times. So basically 4 rounds total, 2 of one round and 2 of another. We had done this a week ago. I made a few little variations, but the goal is I'm going to pretty much keep with the same one on Tuesdays, just to see how you are doing. You can see where you're improving strength endurance wise. So each of these exercises we're going to be doing for 1 minute. Now that doesn't mean that you have to do it for 1 minute. It just means you do it. Make sure that you're doing it, challenging yourself and doing enough to feel that burn. And if you have to take that break for a couple seconds and get right back into it, you'll notice from week to week you're taking less and less breaks. And before you know it, you are going to be doing these exercises for 1 full minute each. So we're going to do a little bit of stretching out here. So go ahead and just bring that right foot or your left foot, you can mirror me, into that inner thigh. Twist, put a foot on or a hand on either side of the knee, and then we're just bending toward that knee, that bent knee. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Good. And of course, we'll switch sides. Okay. Twist, hand placed on either side of the knee. Bend toward that knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we do a few circles backwards in those shoulders. A little push and pull. Good. Push and pull. All right. So again, each exercise 1 minute. Do as many as you can in that 1 minute. Make sure that you're working more for form and that you're feeling it where you're supposed to be. And I'll be walking you through that. So the first one is for all of them are really for the core here, but in particular, this one is for hip strength and core strength. It's the hip bridge ups. And so we're going to lay down. Okay. And we want to make sure that our knees are bent and those hips, the small of the back below the belly button, we want to bring those hips backwards so that you have your back placed on the mat. To make sure that your back's not arching up, make sure you bring those hips backwards. And then basically the goal is to bring those hips as far up as you can as you're pulling on the abdominals and squeezing the glutes. In 3, 2, 1, go. So, squeezing the glutes. Make sure that you keep those hips back the whole time. Good. And if that back hurts, just go a little bit lower like this. Okay? Pulling on the abdominals, squeezing the glutes, trying to get up as high as you can. Unless that back is giving you grief, then we start low and you will see over time that the back will stop hurting. Good. Squeeze. This one seems easy, but it will burn those glutes, which is a good thing. Good. Ooh, already feeling it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Good job, guys. Next one is our dynamic bird dog. So we do one on each side. This it's basically full body. It's upper, core, lower. You may not be too graceful at this right now. So basically what we want to do is we want to form a box with our body in the floor. So we make sure that the knees are spread so that one knee is underneath the hip and the hands are spread so that each hand is right underneath the shoulder. And I'm going to go ahead and start the timer, and then I'll tell you what to do. You're going to lift your right hand and lift your left leg. Then you're bringing elbow to knee while you keep the core nice and stable. And again, this is not easy, guys. So do a couple. You might be wobbling around here. So do a couple, take a break. You will get better though, I promise. So we're rounding our back here, then we're stretching out right here. Okay, only 15 seconds left. Again, do a few, take a break, do a few, take a break. 6, 3, 2, 1. Woo! That is tough. Now, give you about 15 seconds. Hope you grabbed your water. And then we've got to do the other side. So grab a drink and get into position. Okay, again, make sure that you form a square between you and the floor. So make sure that those hands are directly under the shoulders, the knees directly under the hips, and we are going. So opposite now. Opposite. Oops. So right leg out, left leg, arm out, and together. 1, 2, 3. So good for the core. You're going to be feeling on the standing hand here, the shoulder. And I promise over the weeks, if you do this with me on Tuesdays, you will get stronger and better at these. 15 seconds left. Make sure you're nice and tall. And then you curl, stretch, curl, stretch. Good. 3, 2, 1. Hoo-wee. All right. Hope you're hanging in there with me. Now I switched up this part a little bit. We're going to go ahead and do what's called thigh slides. It's a good abdominal strength move. Okay. So I'll show you how it looks, and then we'll start the timer. Now, again, it's very important that you bring those hips back. So in other words, from the belly button down on the back side, You want to press your back into the mat. Then you're going to put your hands on the front of the thighs. Keep those shoulders back slightly. And keep, again, very, very important, you keep the hips back. And these are called thigh slides. You're going to use the abdominals to get the shoulders off the ground as you slide your hands up your thighs. Okay? If you need to do 5, take a break, that is just fine. And I'm going to go. Each time I come up, I breathe out my nose, or my mouth, I should say. Good. Now, if you start feeling it in the neck, you can actually just put one hand behind the neck to support it. Just make sure you're not pulling on the head. And you can always switch. Or just do 3 or 4. Come down, reset, and do 3 or 4 more. Good. Burning, burning, burning. Those abdominals. Keeping those hips back. Make sure if you have to reset, but keep that lower back pressed to the mat. Bringing that belly button up and in. Each time you bring those shoulders off the ground and slide those hands up the thighs. 2 and 1. Woo! Oh, that's tough. All right, I'm feeling the burn. Hope you are too. It's a good one. It's a good burn. Okay, so that was the 4 exercises. We are back to the hip bridge ups. Then we do your dynamic bird dog on your right, dynamic bird dog on the left, then the thigh slides, and then we're going to go on to the next circuit. So take your drinks of water, and we got about 10 seconds. We're going to go right back into the hip bridge ups. I'm going to get ready. And again, I want to make sure I push my lower back into the mat before I go up. Hands out to the side. They can be out here or down here closer to your bottom, whatever is more comfortable for you. And let's start. Squeezing those glutes, pulling up and in on those abdominals. Keeping the hips back. If you come down and you see that your back's off the mat again, bring those hips right back. Good. Should feel it in the glutes, a little in the abdominals. Should feel that stretch through the front of the hips. Good. 20 seconds left. Squeeze, keep that squeeze on the way down as much as you can. Squeeze those glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Woo-wee. Ain't easy, guys. So good for you, though. Okay. Bird dog. Again, this is like full body right here. Okay. Stretch out a little bit. Okay. All right. Now you ready? Box with your body. Get through it. Do 5 at a time if you can. All right. You don't have to do it the full minute. Just keep that belly button up and in. And the important thing is to keep that stretch out here, and then that nice contraction of the abdominals as you come in. And go. So stretch. 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 Good. Hang in there. 3 or 4 at a time. Really feeling it, like I said, in that supporting shoulder too. It's a good one. 20 seconds left. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job. All right. About 15-second break, 20-second maybe. Then we're off to the other side. Hope you're hanging in there with me. I know it's hard. It's not easy, but it will get easier every week, I promise. If you do it, you hang in there with me. All right, let's do this. Okay, make sure you keep those, you can't emphasize it enough, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and go. And together, and apart, and together, and apart. Good. Do 3, 4, 5 at a time. Take your baby breaks. Or keep doing it. Challenge yourself. Push through that burn. It's a good, safe burn. Good. 20 seconds left. Doing great. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Woo-wee. Those are rough. Hope you're doing well with them. Feeling like you're making progress. Doing a little better than you were last week. We've got our thigh slides now. And again, make sure you bring those hips back so that your lower back is pressed to that mat, okay? And hands on the front of the thighs. And curl. So my floor is creaking. That's bad. 8. I don't know why I'm counting. I'm feeling it. Again, support the head if you need to, if the neck is bothering you. Okay, just don't pull. You're actually cradling your head in your hand. Keeping the back flat against the mat or floor. Using the abdominals to get my shoulders off the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! That is a good one. All right, take about a minute here. And I'm going to grab a drink. And then we're going to go into our second circuit here. We're going to do that twice. All right, hope you're enjoying this. It's making you feel strong and good for the rest of the evening. All right. So this second round or this second circuit, you do push-ups on the knees, and those are tough. Hand release push-ups on the knees for 1 minute, and then we are going to do what's called swimmers, really good for the abdominals in the back and even the shoulders for 1 minute. And then we're going to do sideline leg lifts on the right and sideline leg lifts on the left. And still got about 15, 20 seconds here. I'm going to go ahead and get ready and show you these hand release push-ups. Okay, this is good for core and for those back and chest muscles, shoulder muscles. So we start all the way down here on your belly. I like to cross my legs like this at my ankles. And the goal is to tighten those glutes and push all the way up. Now look, at the top, I'm forming a ramp from my shoulder to my knee. So make sure that you're not doing this. Did you see the difference? We want to keep those glutes nice and tight, and we want to keep the core activated while we do that instead of this. You might be able to do more the other way, but that's not the goal. The goal is to get the core involved more and to do less and then get strong from there, core-wise. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start. And we push up into the ramp, down, release the hands, replace the hands. Push, release, replace, core's tight. Good. You might be only be able to do 5 or 6 of these. That's okay. You'll do more next time, I promise. Your body will respond by giving you more strength. Release, replace. Release, replace. Almost done. 15 seconds. Maybe get 3 or 4 more in. Good. And the last one. Woo. All right. Good job. Those are not easy. They will become a little bit more easier, but they're never going to be completely easy. And once you get to the point where they do become easy, you know there's modifications. We can always bring it up a notch. So good job. All right, swimmers. While you're resting, taking your drink. Basically, again, this is for shoulders, lower back. You're going to feel that you might feel some restriction in the lower back. That's because you may not be as flexible as you need to be in that lower back. You're also going to feel some of your abdominals stretching. This is a good one, even if you can't get much range of motion here. So basically, opposite limbs were lifted. Opposite limbs, and we're trying to lift them up as far as we can, okay? And 3, 2, 1. Oh, that sun is shining. All of a sudden, my boys are out doing yard work with their dad. I told them we would make M&M cookies later. So I'm already trying to prepare for not binging. Got my protein, nuts, and a couple eggs I'm going to eat. And I might have 1 cookie. But I promise myself I'm not going to overeat. Good. Almost there. 15 seconds left. You're feeling it in that lower back and in the shoulders, maybe in the abdominals. It's a good one. Keep the limbs as straight as possible here. Maybe the knees want to bend, but don't let them. Good. We are finished with that for now. All right, now I'm going to do our side lying leg lifts. So before I start, we want to make sure that when we look down, we are nice and straight. So our legs aren't way back here or in front. Nice and straight from your shoulder all the way down to your toes. We also want to make sure that we put some core into this. So bring that core, you bring that belly button up toward your rib cage, in toward your spine. Keep it nice and tight the whole time. And then we want to point that top toe, the foot of the working leg. And we're just coming up and down. And I'm going to go ahead and start. Core is super tight here. Toes flexed. So foot is flexed, toes pointed, I should say. Good. You should start feeling it right here in that lower glute area. And you might feel it in the standing one that's supporting, that's weighing you down from the other side using those muscles. This is a really good one for hip health and to tone those glutes and thighs. Good. Just 20 seconds left. You're feeling it. I know I am. Good. Woo! 10 seconds. Come on. Stay with me. I'm actually talking myself through it here. Come on, Amity. Woo, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Of course, we need to flip to the other side. Oops. Come on there. All right. So again, whoop. 1 second. There we go. So make sure you're nice and straight. Flex the foot and go. Good. One leg will definitely probably be harder than the other. That's why it's so good to do those single leg movements, single arm movements to get rid of any imbalances that we've created over the years of favoring one over the other. Good. Push, push, push. Just 10 seconds. Of course, nice and tight always. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right. We are on the second round here. So we are right back up to hand release push-ups on the knees. All right. Again, do as many as you can with good form. Make sure that you're not sticking the bottom up when you come up. Make sure that you're keeping that ramp, that nice tight ramp versus this, okay? Even if you can only do 1 or 2 at a time, that is just fine. You're getting your core stronger by doing it properly. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up to the knees. Stay in that ramp. Release, replace, push. Release, replace, push. Keep the core glutes tight so that you stay in that ramp. Push. Release, replace, push. We got this. We're almost done. Almost done. 15 seconds left on this. Take a break if you have to. Do a few more. All right, we are finished with that. Now, we have our last set of swimmers. Again, do what you can here. You will feel it in that tight lower back, okay? The goal here is to get more flexible through that lower back, stronger through the abdominals and the shoulders. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Lift as high as you can. Make sure that those knees stay straight. Good. Elbows and knees are straight. Good. 20 seconds left. Push through. We're almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo-wee. All right. Last 2, we got our side lying leg lifts. I'm gonna get myself a drink here real quick. I am sweating. Hope you guys are challenging yourself to get your water on a daily basis, especially if you're taking these classes. All right, ready. Again, make sure you're nice and straight. You can put your hand here, that's just fine. Keep that core nice and tight. Draw up and in on that belly button. And go. Point the toe so you're flexing the foot. Good. Good, right here. Core's tight. Almost there. All with our own body weight, without any external weight. So good for you when you can control your body weight like this. Work against it. You will get stronger. And your joints will thank you for it. Be healthy, strong joints, functional joints. 15 seconds left. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. All right, last side. Then we do some stretches. Call it good. Oh, knocked my water over. All right. Get yourself situated. Okay. Nice and tall. Core's in. 3, 2, 1, go. Pointing the toes. Using the gluteus medius to get that leg up. That is a weak muscle as we age. So you are feeling this muscle right now. Nice and tight. The harder it is, the tighter the core should be. We are almost done. 30 seconds left. We'll be done with the workout. Woo! 10 seconds. Push. Come on. Couple more. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We are finished. Hope you enjoyed that. Let's see. We've got 3 watching still. I know that's a tough one. Thanks for hanging in there with me. We're going to go ahead and do some stretches here now. So, first one we're going to do is we're going to put one foot up on top of our opposite knee. Then you're going to bring the foot off the ground of that opposite knee. You're trying to grab your leg behind your leg at the hamstring and pull toward you. You might be quite tight here. That's okay. 18, 17, 16. So we're feeling it right here. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Of course, we'll do the other side. Again, you might feel tight around one. That's just fine. So you're going to grab this and pull. Try to keep that head down. It's going to be unpleasant. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of a lower back stretch now. So you're going to bring your hands out like a T. Both legs come up. Keep the T here, palms facing down as you go all the way over with those knees. Try to keep the chest and shoulders on the ground. It's a very good one for that lower back that we just worked. Good. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I hope you feel good after that workout. These stretches are very important, as important as the workout itself. So we're going to go ahead and go the opposite way. And again, same here. You might find one side of that back is a lot tighter. I'm feeling that pull more. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back to the middle. All right. I hope you are proud of yourself. That is not an easy workout, but you're doing it. So join me tomorrow for cardio, and then again on Thursday for strength training. And again, I hope you enjoyed that and that you feel better for it, going through it. And again, can't wait to see some of y'all back at Pasadena. But until then, we're doing these every day. And tell your friends and tell everyone you know. And I hope they're finding that you're finding that they are doing well for you, that you're feeling stronger and stronger through them. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining. See you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Bye-bye.